Hey guys, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you some of the best ideas for making money as a stay-at-home mom. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Marian. I make videos about being a mom and being a Jewish mom, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Okay, so I am a stay-at-home mom. I have been a stay-at-home mom for 3 years now, and I've had to learn lots of creative and different ideas to make money as a stay-at-home mom so I could continue being a stay-at-home mom. Plus, I have 3 kids now, so what it would cost to put 3 kids in full-time daycare is astronomical. And although sometimes I do miss my past career and the work life I had, I'm so happy and fulfilled being at home with my little ones and being able to work for myself, which is huge. Yeah, so I want to share these tips with you guys because I know there's a lot of other moms in the same position. Also, coming up next, I do want to share 2 more videos in this sort of series. Number 1 being what I actually did before YouTube and how I transitioned into what I do now. And number 2, how to quit your job and be a full-time influencer. So look out for those coming up and definitely subscribe if you want to see them. So here are the ways that I make money as a stay-at-home mom. Number 1 is Etsy. Etsy is awesome, and I think it's really empowered a lot of women to be able to not only pursue what they love and to be creative and artistic about it if that's what they want, but also to be able to work for themselves and build their own business. So I know you might be thinking like, well, I don't know any like products I could sell. I'm not very DIY or crafty. And I want to share with you guys what I sell on Etsy because I'm the same way. Although I love a DIY here and there, I could never sell them. That would be crazy. Okay, so what I sell on Etsy are digital downloads. I have 3 right now. One is my Passover Haggadah. So this is what it looks when it's printed, but I just sell the digital form of this, and then anyone can print it however they like. This one is like spiral bound. Haggadah is what you use for the Passover Seder. I also have a Jewish calendar, a simple 1-sheet digital download, and I have a guide to starting out on Instagram, which is a digital download as well. So what's great about these is you can create them in your free time at your own pace, and then once they're ready, you pop them up on Etsy and the rest takes care of itself. You don't have to fulfill the orders, you don't have to, specialize any of the products or custom make anything. It's completely done, and all you have to do is see the sales come in. Of course it helps if you market, and that's a whole other topic about using online media and social media to market yourself and your products. But in terms of the actual sales, Etsy makes it really easy. They do take a cut, but it's very small, and I think it's the best way to sell those kind of products. So if you have any expertise, there's a way to turn it into a digital download. So I want to start with an example of something I think almost anyone could do. Let's say you're a new mom in a little town. You can make a digital download of the best ideas for what to do with your little one in your little town. Maybe there's art classes on Mondays and a music class on Tuesdays, and here's the best playgrounds, and here's the places where there's free water slides in the summer. So whatever you do in your daily life, you can turn that into something that people might want that information. The more niche and specific it is, the better. So I know I do really well when I sell Jewish products because there are less on the market than when I sell just regular products for the general public. So I just encourage you to think about what you know about, and maybe it's something in your past career or, something on the more spiritual or health side that you could turn into a digital download and sell on Etsy. The second thing that's sort of related to that is you can self-publish a book. I don't want to go too much into this because writing a book is a huge ordeal, but you guys know I have one. It's called Expecting Jewish. I did not self-publish this. I got a publisher, and this was 2 years or more worth of work. So going for like a full publishing deal and that whole rigmarole is a huge ordeal. But if you have a smaller book, it doesn't have to be smaller, but something that's a little less time consuming, that you want to get out into the market faster, or it's really hard and cumbersome to find a publisher, which it really is, you can self-publish on Amazon. Anyone can. And again, just like Etsy, bless you. The more niche and specific it is, the easier it will be for people who are looking for those things to find it. Okay, let's talk about the lowest barrier to entry and a really fun one, and that is Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. So I love reselling things on these two sites or two apps. For Poshmark, I sell a lot of clothes on there, my clothes and my baby's clothes. I have a lot of clothes to sell because I've been pregnant so many times. My body has changed sizes over the years, and by the time I can fit back into my clothes, I just don't want to wear them anymore. So also my feet have grown 2.5 sizes from being pregnant 4 times. Is that crazy? Anyway, so I sell a lot on Poshmark. What's really nice is all you have to do is take a picture, write a little description and put it up, and then Poshmark covers the shipping. So all you need is like a box, and you print out the label, take it to the UPS store and get it out. And if no one buys it, like no harm, no foul, you wasted 5 minutes of your time taking the pictures. So there are people who make a full career on Poshmark by buying secondhand or buying new discounted and then reselling. I've never explored that. I think you have to have a real eye to know what's gonna sell and how much it's gonna sell for. But in terms of selling things in your own home that you're not using, I think that that's a great idea, especially as your kids grow up and grow out of things. It's nice to resell them, and it's good for the environment. Second along those lines is Facebook Marketplace. I love using that for bigger items that I wouldn't ship. And again, in the baby category, there are always people looking for secondhand strollers, bouncers, like any of that kind of thing. I will try and sell anything on Facebook Marketplace. Like anything that we don't need, I'll just pop it on. The trick is you gotta price low. If you if people are gonna buy secondhand, they're really looking for a steal and a deal. So I have found the people that complain to me, they're like, I can't sell anything on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, your price too high. Also, where you live does make a difference. If you live in a more populated area, it's easier to get sales. If you live really far out in the suburbs or just a less populated area, it can be harder. But if you have quality items that you don't need anymore, you might as well try and sell them before you donate them. Okay, next up I want to talk about hosting classes and hosting Zoom classes. So obviously in the past few years, everything's gone on Zoom, but what's really nice is if you have an expertise in something, you can send out an invite for a Zoom class, charge people an amount of money, and you're able to get a lot of people to join that class without needing a space for all those people, a physical space. So for example, if you love cooking and you have special recipes, again, especially if you are an expert in like a certain ethnic type of cooking, like Jewish cooking or whatever it is, or healthy cooking, you can sell classes and teach on Zoom. It doesn't have to be like in your home, you don't need a professional space, and teach people how to make those recipes. That's just one idea. It can also, of course, be fitness classes or whatever else you're an expert in. I've seen people do motherhood and parenting and things like that as well, mental health, spirituality, anything. And then along those lines, you can also create an e-course, and that's sort of like taking all those Zoom classes, pre-filming them. Can I help you? Pre-filming them and selling them as a digital course. People charge thousands for those. I personally have never done a digital course just because I make YouTube videos, so I don't know like how I could keep something I want to share off YouTube and only sell it as a digital course, but who knows, maybe one day. I know there's a lot of money to be made that way. And all you need these days is an iPhone to get started. You don't need a fancy camera setup. Hello. Okay, and then last but not least, I gotta talk about being an influencer and using social media to sell. And I definitely, like I said, will make a whole separate video about how to do that. But what I do want to mention, which is again a low barrier to entry that anyone could do, is you can affiliate link products from Amazon, Target, any big retail that you shop at, as well as a lot of small retailers if you reach out to them. So when you share something, for example, on Instagram, let's say you're like, this is my baby's new favorite toy, we love it, here's a link, and you post that link, and anyone can post now. You don't have to have 10,000 followers anymore to do it, and someone buys from your link, you get a percentage of the sales. So obviously you have to have a lot of people buying from your links for it to add up, but it's amazing how quickly it can add up. And even without having a large audience, being able to say, for example, have $25 or even $50 extra in your Amazon account each month, I think can go a really long way. So I know when I was first getting started, yeah, before I worked with any brands or was making real money off the number of views on my YouTube channel. One of the first ways I made money was through affiliate links, and the number one thing about that is to really only recommend products you absolutely love, because trust with your community is the most important thing. But if you do have things you love and people want to know what they are, you might as well use an affiliate link and make a commission off of it. So those are my simple tips and tricks for easy ways to make money as a stay-at-home mom. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions I can answer, and look out for more videos like this one coming up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!